record here. Okay, so we are recording. So if you guys think you have any stuff in your teeth or whatever, clean it out now because we can all see each other. All right, so every year when I prep for my post-conference call, I wonder how on earth I'm going to be able to take all of that Pampered Chef National Conference experience and put it into a 30-minute call and give it any justice. And I gotta tell you, this is never more true than this year. You know, it started with Tracy Britt-Cool, our CEO, giving his inspirational talk about moon landing goals, and then there's surprise boxes and golden tickets to the learning and the sharing and the making deeper connections. I mean, I think a lot of times we enter as friends and we leave feeling like family. And then, of course, seeing the new products, hearing about all the tech advancements, and celebrating what I call 4-minute miles being broken left and right. That is sort of things that were kind of the way we always did things and what we always achieved. All of a sudden, those records are being not just being, but absolutely crushed. This really, somebody needs to mute. Or is that me? Is someone calling me?
Could be you.
No, I didn't press a thing. What's going on here? Decline. Oh, sorry, it's my host. I'm awaiting a call. Sorry. Like, who needs to mute? Wait, everybody's muted but me. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so seriously, this was a conference like no other. Do you know, we found out that there was an 80% increase in promotions last year. And they are anticipating even more this year. If you have ever wished that you were in exactly the right place at exactly the right time, you don't need to wish any longer because you are. And you're probably going to see some changes coming down the pike in what's offered by your directors and your director team, because we want more than ever for our organization to be one that supports and encourages all consultants' goals, large and small, because all goals, regardless of size, are really important. And we want all consultants, far and near, to feel connected and part of this, I think, amazing team. We've had really solid growth over the last year, but I don't know about you, I'm swimming out to catch this big wave, and I want people, as many of you as want to be with me, swimming out there too. Tonight, I'm just going to give a few highlights of what we covered at National Conference, and I'm going to invite those who attended to do like a 1-minute share of things that they loved. We can't possibly cover all the details here. But if you're local to the New Hampshire, Massachusetts area, come to our fall kickoff, or all the information is going to be on Consultants Corner. But hopefully after tonight's call, you'll be able to, you know, pick a few things that you want to zoom in for your business to really jump in on and you know, right away, depending on what your goals are. So some of the highlights. If you are into or want to get into more into virtual parties, we learned fabulous tweaks to posting and host coaching and connecting that have transformed results from these sorts of shows. And a big part of that is access to brand new training and support materials for host coaching, both in-home and virtual parties. It's all going to be on Consultants Corner, so definitely take a look at that. Of course, those of us who do more in-home parties, we weren't disappointed with what we got at conference, because of course all the new products are amazing for both in-home as well as virtual parties. I learned some great quick tips and one-liners from the people who were presenters there, and I'm always looking for fresh material. And of course, learned some great tips to keep the bookings coming along. So you can be looking for those as well. We heard about Enrichables. It's called Your Dish. The tagline is Your Dishes More Nutritious. Okay, these are plant-based powder additives. We're going to be offering them as a one-time purchase, but also subscriptions. Like, people can be on these monthly ordering, automatic, and this counts as, you know, repeat sales for us. It's really exciting. There's going to be 2 kinds, kale and fiber and a pea protein. No soy in them. Totally clean, vegan friendly, non-GMO, and they say no texture or flavor, and tons of applications. There's going to be definitely a lot of information on the website about that. So if that excites you, that is going to be something you want to put on your list to check out right away. And definitely be plugging into your team groups, because we are all new when it comes to this. Okay, it doesn't matter how long we've been in business, this is a brand new thing. And it's going to be good for us to be sharing our ideas, whether you've been in business one day or like me, 22 years, we all want to get in there and share ideas on how we, Sharon's cat loves Pampered Chef trainings, I'll tell you. Anyway, I don't know if you can see her cat just walked across the screen. So jump in on that. Many of us have earned it through our sales in May and June. So definitely give them a try out different things, and definitely be sharing results. We also heard a lot about a lot of tech advancements. What they've been going toward is running your business right from your phone. It's going to be way more user-friendly. There's going to be, we've already seen some changes, and there's even more coming down the pike. And guess what starts on Monday? I believe it's this Monday. A person can place an order, a second order on the show with the same email address. All right, I was really excited about that. You guys seem kind of calm. And I was jumping out of my skin, like screaming. So excited about that. Also, we can go to our shows and orders, and in the little search bar, we can just type in a first name and click go, and it'll bring up hosts and guests, anybody under that name in our system. So say someone calls you and you're thinking, who are these people? And you want to quickly look up at their order, it's going to be easier than ever to find it. So excited about that. And lots more tech advancements, so be on the lookout for that. I'm telling you, they have a whole department at the home office, and their main goal is to make our life and all the background stuff that we do for our business easier. And these advancements are going to keep on coming. There's also going to be changes in support. Y'all, did I just say y'all? This is huge. Couple of things. A new monthly focus. If you've seen the monthly focus before, you're going to want to take a relook at it. If you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they do a monthly focus for us right on Consultants Corner. There'll be a direct link in the STIR that comes out in the beginning of each month, so you can click right to it, or you can go onto Consultants Corner and look for the monthly focus. In the beginning of the month, they're going to give us an overview of the entire month, and I'm telling you, everything's there, videos, support materials, everything. And then each week, they'll have just like, here's some things to do on week 2. There's some things to do on week 3. So all of the background work is done for you. So this is truly a pocket of time business. When you've got your 15 or 20 minutes pocket of time when you're going to spend on Pampered Chef, now you don't have to go, gosh, what should I do? It's going to all be there for us. So exciting. Anybody want exponential growth in their business this year? Okay, I see like 2 hands up. Seriously, guys? Okay, good. Because I did take a workshop on creating exponential growth. So for those of you who are interested, be on the lookout for special trainings. And hello, of course, the new products. Sam already mentioned the Deluxe Cooking Blender, and some of you heard I have a Vitamix. Like I said, I'm not going to be mentioning Vitamix at my parties, but I'm sure people will bring it up. And I'm going to let you know right here, right now, I'm going to be giving it to my daughter because the one from Pampered Chef blows it out of the water. And it's $100 to $150 cheaper. And by the way, as far as I know, you can't have a Vitamix party and get it a half off or free. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail because there's going to be videos and all that kind of stuff online, but it is a cooking blender, okay? It has a heating element that is preset for different things like soups and sauces and jellies and jams. And we have exclusive settings that nobody else has, and they're patent pending, meaning once, nobody else can get them either, which is super cool. Like we put the patent on the Rock Crocs, so you'll notice people can't buy that anywhere else. So this is so, so, so exciting. Is Colleen on here? I think it was Colleen who came up with calling the new blender, it's like a cat. It's got 9 lives or 9 settings, and it cleans itself because there is a setting for where you put a little water, soap, and press clean, and it just cleans itself. And then, and it purrs. So feel free to use that line. Just give credit to Colleen and thank her when you see her. So seriously, guys, this can replace about 5 tools. It makes smoothies, margaritas, soup, sauces, alternative milks. Like you can make like cashew milk or you know, gosh, I'm tired. All of those milks from all those nuts. Butters, jams, peanut butter, things like that, cashew butter, jams, and more. It's just amazing. Who submitted 1,500 in May? Because you're getting the blender for free. Woo! And guess what else? So it retails for $349, okay, but consultants have a limited time offer, and I don't know what the limited time is, so if anybody knows, jump in. For a limited time offer, consultants can get it at 60% off. And if you've got Pampered Chef dollars, you can pay for the balance with your Pampered Chef dollars, which means it would cost just $139.60. Big wahoo. Yeah. So does anybody know who was at conference? Did anybody get the limited time that we can do that?
I think it was the month of August.
Okay. All right. So if that is something that's important to you, make sure you check out that detail online. Verify that it's the month of August. That sounds right to me. But you don't want to miss out on that. So if that's important to you, make sure to put that on the top of your list. Did you guys hear there are new kits? Okay, there are new kits. First of all, the basic kit's going to be just $99, a $400 value. And guess what? There's a rock in it. The Everyday Pan comes in that kit. And the kits are simplified. So the deluxe kit has everything of the basic kit and then more products. It's got a $700 value and it includes the 4-quart rock. Super cool. The ultimate kit is still $249. It's got an $1,100 value. Guess what's in that one? If you weren't at a conference, holler out something that you wish were in a starter kit when you got started. Anybody? Quick cooker. The quick cooker is going to be in the big kit. So guess what? If you've got a guest who wants a quick cooker and they can't afford, or you know, before you sell it to them at full price, let them know they can get it for free or half off by hosting. But even better yet, at the starter kit for about the price of the quick cooker. Try it out a couple of parties. You're going to get $1,100 worth of product. Plus, the new consultant rewards program, the PC dollars and that, totally reimagined. It starts when a new consultant submits their first 500 in sales instead of the $1,250 in the first 30 days, but they are giving even greater rewards at $1,250. And way more opportunity for cash bonuses for new consultants. Now, I know some of you are going to think, I want to quit and start over. Well, believe me, I've been doing this for 22 years, and if I had a nickel for every time I wanted to quit and start over, I could probably retire a very wealthy woman. So we can't quit and start over, but boy, we can bless others and share this. Yes? Someone said my name?
Sorry, Karen, I was switching over.
Oh, it's very echoey, so I couldn't tell what you were saying. Plus the internet here. So, but give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so new consultant rewards program has been totally reimagined and way more cash bonus opportunities, which is awesome. Plus, hey Sharon, you're at conference. Tell them about the recruiting bonus for new people who signed between now and the end of August.
Okay, do you mean this little thing that's on wheels?
No, that's, you could tell them about that. For the recruiter, like when you sponsor someone in the month of August.
Yeah, so when you have someone and they qualify in their first 30 days, I believe is the catch, or the addition. So there's the adorable weekender bag that we can earn right now. You still have like 3 more days to earn it if you haven't yet. At conference, we got another bag, and now there is a carry-on rolling suitcase.
Hard-sided suitcase.
Yes, hard-sided, totally appropriate for airlines that we can earn when we recruit in the month of August. I am so excited about that. But sorry, the other part that Karen was getting to, I already have 2 appointments set up this week for potential recruits because of this. sometimes we do a half kit rebate, or there's a really cool item that they can get when they qualify in 30 days. This blows it out of the water. It is a 100% full kit rebate. Doesn't matter which kit they choose.
Right.
It is a full kit rebate. I've already had people who are like, I don't have money to start it. Boom.
Yeah, and guys, the national show average is $650, so we know it takes the average new consultant just 2 submitted parties to hit that $1,250. So people can put this on their credit card, bang out 2 shows in the first week or so of their business, and before the bill comes in for that kit, they could have already made their money back and gotten the rebate from Pampered Chef. In 22 years, they have never, ever, ever offered this before. And it's 100% back of what they pay for the kit. So if someone gets a kit and uses Pampered, uses host kit credit, it's 100% of what they pay for the kit. So if they get $50 of kit credit, and so they got the $99 kit for $49, they're getting back $49 from Pampered Chef. Like, hey guys, did you get that? Somebody can start a business for $49 on a regular basis now, because the basic kit's $99, and they can use $50 toward Pampered Chef. $49.
And I just want to add one other quick thing. Last year from conference attendees, we got 1 kit coupon. It was good for 1 free kit that we could offer to someone. Now, not only do we have unlimited, but so does anyone else who did not attend conference.
Yep. Huge, guys. Seriously, you want to be a director in a month? Totally and completely doable. All right. It's just a matter of reaching out to enough people. What an opportunity. So, don't prejudge. Cast a really, really, really wide net. And they also increased the bonus. For someone in their first 90 days of business, when they assign someone who qualifies, they get 100 Pampered Chef dollars. After that, we got 30. Well, that's going to be increased to 50 for all of us forever and ever and ever, or until they change it up again, but for the foreseeable future, for a long time. So anyway, that just encapsulates a lot of what the bullet points of my notes. But I'd love to open it up to others who have attended conference to share maybe a one minute share. Maybe it doesn't even have to do with things we learned there. Maybe it was just, fun we had or whatever. Just jump in.
Karen.
Yeah.
Hi. The new structure for recruiters and what they're going to receive for recruiting and how much they can earn.
Oh my gosh, go ahead, share that. How did I forget to put that in my outline?
Okay, it's a lot of information I don't have written down, so.
Okay, but basically, when a new consultant signs in their first 90 days, when they sign a new consultant, they get $100 cash.
Yes.
But guess who else does? The one who recruits them. So like if you sign somebody and you help them in their first 90 days sign new people, they're going to get $100 cash bonus, and so are you.
And
Very cool. I'm kind of blown away by that. More, and we can actually earn up to $3,000, and so can new consultants. So if that's important to you, you're going to want to get on the website and check out those details and tattoo them on the inside of your eyes.
And you earn that just by supporting your new recruit. You don't have to have any level. You don't have to be a director. You don't have to be anything. Just a recruiter that does their job and supports their team and uses Dash. Did you talk about Dash?
You know what? I said about training, and then I skipped over that part. So yeah, I had it typed in there. Dash is a new support for new consultants, but guess what? We all have access to it. So if you're wondering, hey, I want a fresh start, you'll be able to use it too. But right from the time a new consultant orders their kit, they'll be invited to hop into this Dash. I don't even know what Dash stands for, but it takes them through step by step. It's almost like a video game. So you don't go on to the next level till you finish the first one. So it can be tailored to the pace of the new consultant. How many of you, when you knew, felt like you were drinking out of a fire hose? I sure did, because there was just so much information. It was great, but it was so much. Well, this is going to take people through in bite-sized pieces. And it's almost like a video game. It felt kind of like Candy Crush, which I play daily. I have to admit it. No judgment. But so when you finish a level or finish a training, bing, you earn a little thing. And then when you get through certain levels, like, oh, you've submitted 500, and it turns around a coin, and they get free product, and stuff like that. They hit 1250, they open up a new level and get more free product. Sign a consultant, boom, open up a new thing, you get $100 cash.
And this
So,
makes for a busy lifestyle too. It's all in 5-minute snippets. You get training sections that are 5-minute snippets. They have videos, and you learn something in 5 minutes, and then you graduate to the next one. It's amazing.
yeah. So, no fear in offering this opportunity to new people, because you don't have to wonder, oh, am I going to have to answer any questions for them? We always said, until you're a director, you don't have to worry about that. And even when you're a director, it's still a part-time job that can be done very well alongside a full-time job. But now it's even easier than ever. Everything's right there in bite-sized pieces. Thank you, Jen, because I remembered I had to get back to that, but awesome. Okay, Lisa, I know you went to conference. Do you have anything to add? What was your favorite thing?
Well, I was going to wait for consultants to answer first, but I can answer now if you'd like.
Oh, I can change the speaker view. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. But go ahead. Yeah, you can add something.
Okay, so, well, I was going to talk about Dash, but you guys talked about that. I just think a lot of the more like big picture, just the home office is really, it's every time I go to a conference, I'm always like, yep, they're like in our corner, they're listening, they're doing exactly what we need when we need it. And changes are coming, and, just the innovation in the product line and in the technology that we're seeing, and it's only the beginning. The fact that you're going to be able to run your entire business from your phone, if you're someone that works full time, that's fantastic, because a lot of people can't, be on their computers and doing business, but you can go on your lunch break and do a couple things on your phone. If you're all virtual, being able to do all of that, on your phone and having that access is fantastic. It's so quick and easy. So I am just always blown away about the support that the company gives us, and they're, on target with that, and so much great stuff is coming.
Yeah. So Lynn, how about you? What was your favorite thing at conference?
Well, I think I was very vocal about the fact that Consultants Corner is changing and making it going to make it so much more user friendly. Instead of the drop down menus, everything is going to be right in front of you. It's going to be so much easier to access different things. And my second favorite thing was the whole monthly focus, like you had said. So I'm not going to lie, just like she said it, how she tells people, one of the women that, spoke for in front of us talked about how she tells everyone, just disregard what you get from home office. Well, every time I would get the stir, I would click right past it. And now I know that when I do this, when the stir comes to me each month, it's going to show me my monthly and my weekly focus every single day, what I can post for each thing, each thing that I'm doing in order to increase my business. And that was really exciting to me. And what's nice about the new Consultants Corner is it's right there. You don't have to go looking for it. Right on your left-hand side, it says The Stir. You click on that, it goes right to what you want. That is like, I couldn't be more excited about knowing how to find the tools that they give you. Even though those tools have already been there, it wasn't easy to find them. I apologize, my dog is a ding. That is my favorite part. And
oh, go ahead.
sorry, Karen?
I was saying Jen just wrote, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Not only do you not have to reinvent the wheel, but you don't even have to know what a wheel is. You just have to plug in. That's the greatest part of this. Pampered Chef has hired people who, they know their business. Think about what your job is. If you went to school for something, that's who they hired. So we don't have to become the guru. They've hired the gurus. We just need to plug in and follow the lead. I mean, it's all right there. It's like follow the Albert Road. You're going to make it to the golden, to the Emerald City. So yeah.
Somebody wrote that about the mobile app. Is that going to change? And yes, that mobile app is also upgraded.
For sure.
It's much easier. You're not going to believe how much easier. You're going to see more on the page.
Yeah. Sure. And Sharon, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I have to scoot. But I wanted to share one thing. I mean, everything that we've all been saying is absolutely amazing. But I think my favorite part, and I got it last year and I got it this year, is being proud of our own organization. I got that picture last year. I got that picture this year. I was determined. I put Jen Grace and Sherry Fontaine to work. I was like, we're getting this picture. We had 3 people who are parading in for Excellence Awards. If you don't know what Excellence Awards are, go ask your upline. Absolutely amazing. We had at least 2 people graduate from Leaderly Plus. We had a couple promotions in there. Our organization is doing amazing things, and we need to celebrate those people and go ask them what they're doing. Because if you want to do it too, go talk to them. That's one of my favorite parts.
Thank you. Hey, Laureen, you're at conference. What's your favorite part?
Well, I have kind of 2 things that are interrelated. I was really impressed with the vision statements. The statements about us as a company and our innovation, and also our statements about the consultants. And it's like I've even put it on my phone already. So I have them to remind myself that this is what we're trying to accomplish as a company. And to me, it's like we want to be a global household name in cooking, known for removing the pain points from the cooking process and empowering our customers with cooking confidence. And I've already started integrating this cooking confidence idea into my posting. But then in partnership with our consultants, we will be the catalyst to change hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs' lives by bringing together the ability to earn extra income, a love for food, and a passion for people. It's like that's big picture for me, but that's very inspiring. And that's what I'm a part of. You know, it's that the janitor who tells President Kennedy when asked, what do you do here at NASA? And he says, I'm helping to put a man on the moon versus I'm a janitor, right? Well, we're more than our roles. We're a part of a major social movement to help families embrace mealtime as a way of having a quality of life. And that's really empowering to me. The second point to that was it became really clear to me that this company has poised us for significant growth. And if you want to grow your business now, and I mean like right now, is the time to start doing that. Don't waste this opportunity, because what's going to happen in the next 30 days is amazing.
Yes.
For recruiting and expanding your business. This is the time.
Yes.
That's my insight.
I couldn't say it better myself. And you know what, guys? A consultant, went out of their comfort zone to call me and offer me the opportunity. She didn't want to do it. She wasn't a director. She wasn't a team leader. She was a consultant who was challenged to go home and call every single lead, whether she thought they were a lead or not. She actually went through her slips and threw mine in the trash, not calling me. When she went to empty that trash into the recycling bin, my slip just went woo, 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 up in the air and onto the ground. And going way out of her comfort zone, she called me. She stuttered over her words. She could barely speak. But I am forever grateful that she stopped thinking about herself and started thinking about whose life she could change. Because my life has been forever transformed by this business. Seriously. 3 kids, they had combined student loan debt of about $8 grand. That's miraculous.
I want to just jump into that. Someone told a story at the conference about how we walked in the door and some of the people in the audience received candy as a gift and some didn't. And the instructor said, now, of those of you that didn't get candy, how do you feel? And we're all like, well, what's wrong with me? Why didn't I get the candy? And when do I get my candy? And she said, that's how people feel when you don't offer them the opportunity for a business. You don't think they're special enough, or you don't think they're good enough to offer that opportunity to them. That's what they think. It's not just, I don't want to do it. It's that they don't think I'm good enough for it. So it really brought home to me, just ask. Just ask. All they can say is no. That's the worst, right?
And if you're going to fall kickoff, you might want to keep that under your hat, because that was one of the things we might do.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Awesome.
That's me.
No problem. All right. Well, I said I was going to keep it to a half an hour, and we're just about there. So thank you guys for being on here. Thank you guys for sharing who went. And just so you know, here. Oh, what?
Well, Lori wants to share. There's a few more people who went to conference that haven't got a chance to share.
Yeah, I can't see everybody on my screen, so I am very sorry. Yeah, Lori, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I felt there were so many amazing things. It was hard to pinpoint something that was moving. But I have to say, when you have to pull out tissues and sit there to hear how somebody's life was changed, and one of them that really struck me was there was a young man in long hair, bright yellow suit, and I thought, wow, he does not look like a Pampered Chef consultant. And I heard afterwards he had been homeless, but he had a phone. And here in that time from when he joined, he had already become a director, advanced director, and he made senior. And he was on that stage, proud in his yellow, in 1 year. So it can do it for anyone. And look at the life it changed for him. And I was just like, wow. And he was so proud up there. And I had this perception of what a Pampered Chef consultant should look like. We can't have that perception because everybody is a Pampered Chef consultant. It's out there. So don't judge. Really ask everyone and think of those people that are truly in need. There were so many stories, but like that one really, I just was like, they didn't even talk about him. I saw him up there and I heard the background story and I just was like, that's what this business does for people.
Thank you, Lori. I hadn't heard his backstory, although I saw him in the elevator and I was talking with him, and he was like, this business has been a life changer, total and complete. And I now I know what he meant by that. Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Had those 3 spatulas.
He went from consultant to senior director in under a year. That's what I mean about, there were a bunch of 4-minute miles that were crushed. All our preconceived notions about how long it takes to build a business like this, all out the window because of technology, because all you need is a phone and a little bit of guts and grit. All right, is there anybody else that I missed? I'm so sorry, Lori. Like I said, I can't see everybody. Dawn, yes.
I did a workshop on the monthly focus, which is not something that I really have paid any attention to. And one of the things that at the bottom of the STIR, it gives us the emails that are going to be sent out. They suggested that we program our phones on sometime Monday morning when we're going to have time to go in and look at the monthly focus. And she also said either before or after that email goes out to go live to reinforce whatever home office is sending out. It's usually about a product or a recipe. And she said for us to go live and reinforce that email that goes out to our customers.
And that was definitely something that I heard over and over, is about the importance of going live.
Mm-hmm.
People want to connect with us. They don't want to just buy from us, or they're more likely to buy from us if they're connected to us. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be genuine. Genuine is way more important than perfect. So just getting out there. And yeah, what she meant by about programming your phone every Monday, because Monday morning is when the weekly plan will come out to say, here's what you do this week. So checking that out Monday morning, kind of figuring out where you're going to plug it into your week, and it's all there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anybody else who went to conference that wants to share? I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, there's Michelle. Did I have you talk, Michelle? No, she's all set. All right. Well, I just want to let you know that next year at conference, we're going to be celebrating Pampered Chef's 40th anniversary, and National Conference is going to be held at McCormick Place in Chicago by the Navy Pier. So, yes, we've had conference there before, and we're going back. It's July 8 to 10. Mark your calendars now and start making a plan. Set aside $40 a month, or set aside your Pampered Chef dollars so you can register for free. Maybe add one more show to your calendar every other month and earmark that for conference. Give up a coffee on the road a couple times a month. I'm not saying give up coffee. Just saying, if you're on the road kind of person, make it at home. By the sounds of it, the home office is going to be letting out all the stops this year to make sure that next year is a huge celebration with goals and unparalleled growth. So as Laureen said, if it's your goal to build a business that maybe exceeds your current expectation, that brings you a full-time income with travel and other great perks, then all I can say is you want to plug in this year. Like I said, if you ever wish you were in the right place at the right time, you don't have to wish anymore, because here you are. If you are a person that just wants to do this as a side hustle, that's great too, because there's a room around the table for all of us. It's kind of like a potluck. We all bring what we got, and we all go away happy because there's all kinds of food, and we all enrich the meal. But seriously, this is the year. This is the time. We are all so fortunate to be right here, right now. Like I said, if you're local to the New Hampshire, Massachusetts area, come to our fall kickoff that's coming up. And if not, check the Consultants Corner tomorrow. There's going to be lots of information. So if you heard one or two things that really spoke to you and where your business is right now, start with those first. Okay? And I'm going to then stop the recording, but I will stay on once I figure out how to do this.